Good day, everyone. I am Drago V. Cabason, and I will be one of your presenters for today's report. So, for today's report, we will going to tackle about the differences and what is the meaning of technical writing versus literary writing. First off, we know that both of technical writing and literary writing is a very important in writing fields because it heavily lies on the structure of disseminating or you know use in that specific area so that it can be in a specific area by presenting an information for a very specific format. So for today's report, no, I will be so for today, our goal with my co-presenters is to really for you guys to understand the difference between technical writing and literary writing, and also for you guys to learn the different terms of literary writing and technical writing in means of purpose, language, appeal, structure, and the usage of it. So these two, literary writing and technical writing, is again very important. But it just depends on where the writers will use it, okay? Depende na kung asa gamiton sa writers. Kung depende on subject matter, on purpose, and of how the writer will preview it to the audience that he will be sharing it. So, we guys know that literary, also, everyone out there na wala pa nakabalo, literary writing is used, no? Para, literary writing is used in a creative form of writing. Karang creative ka kaayo nga tao, very artistic na tao, that's when you use literary writing. So, ang kuha nga ning literary writing is you imagine things. It's not true. It's fictional. When we say fictional, mga katang isip lamang, mga imagination. That's how you deal with literary writings. Ang example nga ning mga literary writings is like mga novels, mga poems, mga short stories, dramas, whatever it is. Unsa pa man din ha? That is ano lang, very creative and imaginative and fictional. And for the information of everybody, we can easily identify literary writing because you know what? Most of the literary works is using figures of speech. Dali lang kayo na to ma-identify na, oh my God, this is literary writing because the words of it is very imaginative. The words that they use is figures of speech, like similes, metaphors, sa pa na din ha, hyperboles. That's how you know na literary writing na siya. So that is literary writing. So, jump on. Anato sunod na i-identify is technical writing. So, what really is technical writing? So, as you can see, technical writing is a style of writing used in delivering technical information regarding a particular subject. When we talk about technical writing, so in technical writing, we can easily identify if it is technical writing because the of technical writing is that it will inform you, it will instruct you, it will gather you some information about a certain thing. That's how you deal with technical writing. So technical writing, basically, it serves as an essential tool in communicating or conveying one's ideas, views, perspectives, or observations, instructions, and suggestion in a very logical and technical manner. So, since we already talked about the differences between technical writing and literary writing, no? Kambalo naman ta. As of now, by means of purpose, we will know what's the purpose of literary writing, what's the purpose of technical writing. So, naingon naman din ako ganina, and um, said, I will say it again. Technical writing is to inform, to instruct people, persons, readers about a certain thing. That's the purpose of technical writing. And literary writing, it will amuse the people. It will entertain the people, the readers that will read the poem or novels. No, that's the purpose of literary writing. So mao to ang purpose of technical writing and literary writing. So when we talk about by means of language, what's the use of language in technical writing and what's the use of language in literary writing? Simple. Because in technical writing, we use a formal language. We use a language that is direct, factual, straightforward, on point, and again, it is formal. So, for the use of language in literary writing, ang language na ginagamit sa literary writing is very creative, mga imagination, and of course, the techniques that is used in literary writing is again the figures of speech. Specifically, simile, metaphors, hyperboles, personification, analogy. So that's the language that technical and literary writings use, Kanan sa technical writing, katutong mga formal, mga direct, factual, and straightforward. Meanwhile, sa literary writing, it uses techniques like figures of speech, And by means of appeals, how does where does literary writing and technical writing appeal? Asan na siya kuan? So, technical writing, it appeals to the mind of the people. Everyone that is reading, everyone that is reading a technical writing, they get the mind of the people that is reading. They get the idea of what that specific reading is. And by means of literary writings appeals to the emotions of the readers. Because literary writing, nagtackle ba siya about, nagkuhan ba siya about imagination, creativeness, and everything, mga dramas, novels, poems, so it gets the heart of the readers. So that's it for the appeal. And for the structure, by means of a structure, the technical writing has a very technical vocabulary, simple sentences, impersonal, and a very objective tone. That's how you deal with technical writing. And for the literary writing, the structure of literary writing is that it might have a very complex sentences, structures, and linguistic aspects like dialects, ambiguity, and etc. And for the audience, for the audience of by means of audience, for technical writing, it is written for those knowledgeable about that particular subject area. So, kung ikaw nga tao is you don't like that field, you don't like that area, you don't like that article, dili gyud kaganahan mo basa, di ba? And in literary writing, the audience of this is for general, for all, because anyone can read the poem, di ba? Anyone that is reading technical writings can also read literary writings. What if she or he loves, articles that is very informative, but at the same time he also loves reading poem. That's okay. Oga, pareha na ako na I am not knowledgeable enough, or I am not really into, essays or articles about whatever. Dili gyud ko anang technical writings. Pero if you let me read some Wattpad stories or novels about romantic rom-com, a romance or romantic comedy, I'm into that. So, depende lang na sa tao. And the mga peps and to my classmates, I hope that you guys did understand our lesson or report for today, because again, and kani si Ate Gail and mga yawa ang yawan sa and that's it for today's lesson, mga classmates, no? O kanila mo si At Gail nga magpabilin sa inyo og kataga nga ayaw ninyo palisod-lisoda ang inyong kinabuhi kay sayon ra kaayo sabton og paminawon ang technical writing versus literary writing. O kung unsa man imong giagihan karon ang bugat o man, it's part of growing up. Thank you.